What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, today I actually have some pretty interesting news for you guys. Not good news, though. Once again, I know, more negative news. Oh my god, JB, all you do is rant. I know, man, I know. It's nothing good to talk about when it comes to Battlefield 2042 right now. So until, an update or something positive comes from the developers, what can I do, I can only tell you guys the information that I'm given here. But before we actually go ahead and talk about the feature content of Battlefield 2042, I do want to let you guys know, today is, my birthday. And I'm going to be celebrating by going ahead and live streaming like I do every single day. But instead of torturing myself with some Call of Duty or Battlefield or Halo Infinite, even though Halo Infinite isn't too much torture, instead of playing a game that I know the stream will perform well with, I think for my birthday I'm just going to kick back, relax, and play some Escape from Tarkov, or something that I enjoy personally, something that I play with my off time when I'm not streaming or recording. So I know it's not going to be that big of an outcome, but if you guys do want to stop by a little bit and say hello and watch me play a little Tarkov, by all means, stop into the stream. I live stream, like I said, every single day. I don't know when it'll be up, probably in a couple of hours or a few hours after the release of this video, but like I always say, the link to that stuff is down in the description. All you gotta do is click it, hit the follow, hit the bell, and you'll get notified the second I go live. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if there's one thing that the whole Battlefield community can agree on, I think it's the map designs when it comes to Battlefield 2042. They're way too open, they're way too vehicle-based, and if you even try to go in as an infantry player, you are more than likely going to just absolutely despise the whole experience. And the problem that we have here is that this is pretty much every single map in the game. I think Manifest is probably the closest map to having the most cover because it's a lot of crates and boxes and stuff, ships, and also the two massive buildings at the very top of the hill that you can fight between. That's probably the most covered map. But every other map is just littered with open spaces. No cover, no boxes, nothing that you can actually dip and weave between as an infantry player to protect you against bullets. And that really sucks. That's annoying. And I think that is probably one of the biggest concerns from the whole Battlefield community, because something that a lot of people love about Battlefield is the infantry gameplay. For me personally, vehicles were always pushed to the side. If a vehicle was available, yeah, I might hop in it or something of that sort. But 9 times out of 10, I'm loading in as an infantry player. I want to go and fight for flags. I want to assist my teammates by giving them meds or giving them ammo or give them support by spotting other enemy players. I want the infantry experience. That's where the most fun is when it comes to a Battlefield game. Yes, like I said again, it's not the most fun for some people. Some really do enjoy just sitting in the helicopters, and some really enjoy tank gameplay. But the overall atmosphere, if you want to really be engaged in a Battlefield game, you are going to play infantry. And to be honest with you guys, I can't lie here. Battlefield 2042, some of the maps definitely have flag points or breakthrough points when you're pushing back enemies or even defending from enemies that are placed very well in good locations that have plenty of cover, whether you're in a building or something of that sort. There's some good flags out there. But once you leave that area, once you leave that flag to go attack another flag, that's when the gameplay turns it into an absolute chaotic crap show. Because, once again, there's no cover on the maps. 9 times out of 10, I'm calling in a vehicle once I go and attack a flag. I refuse to run to anywhere else. If it's a connected sector, like, B1, B2, B3, or A1, A2, A3, something of that sort, yeah, I'll run to each one. But once you have to go to A to B, or A to D, or something of that sort, when you have to travel to find the action again, you are screwed if you don't have a vehicle call in. Compared to past titles, like even Battlefield 5, for example. Even Battlefield 5 is a fantastic game to give, for example, because it didn't have the best map designs out there. But the majority of them, not all of them, but the majority of them, I could still have plenty of cover while pushing from point to point. And once again, that's so very crucial to have that type of cover scattered across the open fields, because not all the time can we get transport vehicles. Just because the plus system has been added into Battlefield 2042 doesn't mean that I can get a transport vehicle every single second that I want to. It'll be fantastic if I can call in ATVs all the time. But you can't. You have to wait for actual gunner transport vehicles to spawn in, and then you're able to go ahead and grab one. And if those don't spawn in, and if there's no vehicles around you or anybody to pick you up, you are screwed. And a lot of people just camp at that point. Nobody wants to run across all that open field, so guess what? There's less action because nobody wants to move from their current objective. They're just going to sit there, defend it, even when it doesn't have to be defended and a completely different flag is prioritized. They will still sit there because they refuse to run all that way without having a vehicle to take them from point A to point B. Now, you would think that after hearing how outraged the community is about your map design, that the developers would want to go ahead and push out a more close quarter to combat map, something that could fit infantry styled gameplay a bit more, since all the maps they made are revolving around vehicle gameplay. But sadly, over on Twitter, I'm not going to show you guys the image because EA has been really bad with the copyright thing. They will get you for anything. They actually copyrighted one of my videos, and I didn't even have anything in that video. It was just my commentary over, the typical gameplay that you see here. So I'm not going to show it. I will put the link in the description to the image, the exact tweet, but I don't know if you can view it if you don't have a Twitter account. I don't know. You guys will be able to see it probably no matter what. But one of the data miners, Temporal, went ahead and said, first image of the released Battlefield 2042 map exposure. No high resolution available. Lore recap. Set in Canada, landslide has exposed a secret research facility, and Russians suspect a military weapon inside. Now, the description doesn't do it any justice. What does it justice is the image that is there that, once again, I highly suggest you guys go ahead and check out. This map looks huge and open. Probably more open than all of the maps combined in this game right now. DICE, what are you guys doing here? Don't pull the Battlefield 5 move on us, please. At least in Battlefield 5, we had some infantry maps already. And even though half the maps were vehicle-based, we could still fall back on some of the infantry-styled gameplay. But in Battlefield 2042, we don't got that. We don't have infantry-styled anything. There's no infantry-style gameplay anywhere besides your rush game mode that you implemented into Portal. And maybe 64-player Conquest and Breakthrough is better than 128, but still, that doesn't fix the map designs. The map designs are still the exact same open maps. And it seems like DICE still hasn't learned. In Battlefield 5, we complained, there's not enough infantry maps. There's too many vehicle maps. Give us infantry. And guess what they gave us? After we waited months for content to finally come into that game, they gave us one map, and it was a vehicle map. I keep forgetting the name of it because I literally don't play it. Every time it came into rotation on Battlefield 5, I left it. Panzerstorm or Panzer, I don't remember the name of it, but it was so freaking bad. And after we complain like no tomorrow in Battlefield 5, and we're doing the same thing with Battlefield 2042, they're giving us this. Now, I pray to God, because like he said in the description here, he said it's a landslide has exposed a secret research facility. So I'm hoping that this facility will save this map. But it doesn't always happen that way. Just like we saw with these other maps in this game right here, Battlefield 2042, they can set up flags in tiny good infantry locations. And I'm assuming this is going to be a good flag spot. They'll probably have some underground, area, bunker or something that you can fight between. But it's probably going to be the only thing that's on this map that's underground and actually close quarter, while the rest of it is just absolutely out there. And I'm not saying it looks bad, because to be honest, it looks absolutely gorgeous. So do a lot of the maps with the concept art that DICE has made, and also the actual, footage of it. The maps look pretty darn good, but that doesn't mean they play good. DICE better have something so huge planned for this map. It better be something big that occurs that just will make everything so much more fun, because if I have to wait, if you're going to make me wait 3 months to play on another wide open map, count me out. Seriously, at that point, count me out. For content purposes, yeah, every once in a while I'll play it so I can go ahead and make my rant, or even go ahead and see if anything good happened in the game. But at the end of the day, this is not going to be something that I use my free time to play. I don't even use my free time to play this game. All of my grind has come from Twitch streams, live streaming, so I can make content for YouTube and stuff like that, and that's where all my time goes for playtime. But I'll be damned if I sit down and actually play this game for fun, because it's just not freaking Battlefield, man. It's not Battlefield. Don't make me wait 3 months for this, DICE. I'm begging you. Either add more maps in the rotation, which we don't know yet. There could be more maps. This is just, data mined info right here. But it is in the game. This map is in the game along with the image. So, please, I'm begging you. Either release 2 to 3 maps, which I highly doubt. I highly doubt. If anything, it'll probably be 2 max. But more than likely, it's just going to be 1. And if anything, give us a map that's infantry. Take this away. You have 3 months. You literally have 3 months to go ahead and decide on this. And I'm assuming this isn't a EA thing, because I'm sure they could care less what type of maps you add into the game. They probably control how many maps you put into the game. DICE, please, 3 months to decide on this. Give us a map that's infantry based. That is literally all the Battlefield community has been asking for. We need a mix. It's not bad to have vehicle maps, because there's vehicle players, but you have to give it for the best of both worlds. You can't just prioritize one thing and forget about over half of the other Battlefield community. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who enjoy Battlefield. Don't screw everyone over. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. Bombs, I hate it. Leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, you want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so. I have a Twitter and a Discord. Both those are down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams some video games I do over on Twitch. Link that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.